Guten Morgen, mein brethren of the horror slasher club. Remember, we have no measure to horror and entertainment. If you haven't noticed already, we are doing Krampus 2015, a horror movie based on an old Nordic, German, and Austrian myth. Or, I'm not too sure it's a myth, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think Derek thinks either. And if you guys don't know, me and Derek are actually German. Well, part German on our grandmother's side. So tonight we'll be doing a German Christmas special, taking place at least a week before our American or all over the world Christmas special, which I hope you guys enjoy. Derek will be giving the synopsis now.
So in this movie, what we have is a dysfunctional family who, according to the young boy, each year their Christmas has been getting worse and worse and worse, to the point where the boy snaps and supposedly loses his Christmas spirit, which awakens the beast known as Krampus.
Right.
He ends up hunting this family down simply because they lack the Christmas spirit he desires.
Okay, this movie is directed by Michael Dougherty, produced by Alex Garcia, John Jarsny, Michael Dougherty, and Thomas Tolley. Written by Todd Casey, Michael Dougherty, Zach Shields. Music by Douglas Rips. Cinematography by Jules O. Logren. Nitri 10 Mega Patone 25 Bavaria Street Patone Lower Hut 5012 New Zealand, which is the Mucho Mart opening scene. And that's basically all the information they gave us, because most of the house scenes, most of the neighborhood scenes were done on a soundstage somewhere in New Zealand. We have M.G. Anthony as Michael Engel, Adam Scott as Tom Engel, Tony Elliott as Sarah Engel, David Kushner, always funny having him in a movie, as Howard, or Howie Sr. We have Allison Tolman as Linda, Krista Stadler as Omi Angel, Concerta Farrell as Aunt Dorothy, Stephanie LaVie Owen as Beth Angel, Lola Owen as Stevie, Queenie Samuel as Jordan, Maverick Flack as Howie Jr., Mark Atkin as Kit Croker, Sag Hoonfield as Baby Christy, or Chrissy, Leaf Towers as Derek. How? Check that shit out. I didn't know my cousin was in this movie. Nah, I'm kidding. It's just Beth's boyfriend. Curtis Voel as DHS Man. Luke Hawker as Krampus in Suit Performer. Brett Beatus as Der Clown, also known as Jack in the Box. Gideon Emery as Krampus by voice. Seth Green as Gingerbread Man Lumpy. Brehan Burns as Gingerbread Man Dumpy. And everyone's favorite, Justin Roiland as Gingerbread Man Clumpy. Ivy George as Perchta the Cherub. And on to the gore score, as I'd like to call it in this episode, the capture stats.
Does the man in the van count as a capture?
I believe so.
Then we have a total of 13 or 14 if you count, what's his name, Max?
Max.
Getting thrown into hell just before he wakes up. So, if you count him, we have a total of 14 captures in this movie.
Right. I guess if that's it, on to Scariest Creature, which for me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you, it's fucking Krampus, ladies and gentlemen. He is honestly the badass, scariest creature. I mean, we don't even have to see his face until the last couple of minutes to know, oh my fucking god, these people are screwed. I mean, and again, this is from real-life folklore from Austria and Germany. He's known as the son of the underworld god, the Nordic underworld god, Hel, or Heel, however you'd say it in Norway, and just the horns, that vague look in his eye as he watches Max cry at the end of the movie, and I think I found my new favorite Christmas character. Move over, Santa Claus. Krampus is in first place. What about you?
I'd have to say the scariest creature for me had to be either the teddy bear or the Jack in the Box.
Huh. So you liked Der Clown.
Yeah. For me, he seemed like a gigantic worm that would slither everywhere and anywhere. And he seems very hard to catch.
Is that it?
Well, I liked how his disfigurement in his mouth and in his teeth gave him that scary look, especially when he went to swallow people.
Yeah.
He was just a very creepy creature, and I liked him a lot.
Alright.
As for the teddy bear, well, that smile just says it all.
I don't think I ever saw him smile.
He had a wide mouth, so I'd call that a smile.
Least scariest creature, honestly, for me, would have to be the gingerbread men. I mean, I love, hold on. I love, Seth Green and Justin Roiland. I mean, they're good as, like, Peter Griffin or Brian Griffin. A lot of the cast of Family Guy, or the cast, a lot of the cast of Rick and Morty, but they're just not good as that kind of wicked laugh, jokey little gingerbread man character. It's just, I'd rather, I mean, after I heard that was Justin Roiland, I just tried to imagine, that one gingerbread man as Morty. It's just, knowing it's him, it's a huge letdown. What about you?
I mean, I found the gingerbread men more funny than scary, so I would have to agree with you on that.
I mean, again, they're two comedy writers. They're not... This is supposed to be a horror movie. You don't put, like, little comical gingerbread men that just laugh and not really do anything. I mean, it's
My
just...
favorite part was when the last gingerbread man gets eaten by Rosie.
I mean, yeah, that was a bit funny. And if you didn't notice, Rosie actually gets her own Alien parody. The whole going into the duct. It reminds me of, I believe his name was Duke from the original Alien. I mean...
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
So yeah, so you feel the gingerbread men are the least scariest creature in this movie?
If I get a laugh out of a creature, it is not scary at all.
Exactly. We had a budget of $15 million, box office of $61.5 million. Dougherty... Yeah. Dougherty was inspired by an e-card sent him by a friend of the actual creature known as Krampus, and actually, there are many stories about Krampus, and this is one of the much brutaler ones, I have to say. I mean, most who've actually read the lore of him, they know that he drags you to hell, he beats the shit out of you with a thicket, I believe it's called, or a switch, until you're bloody, but this, you don't really think of it. I mean, him using minions, it's a little too reminiscent of Perchta, the Icelandic version of the Christmas character, which she's more known as the Icelandic Christmas witch, who uses little elves called the Yule elves and the Yule cat. But here, it was a little too reminiscent. I mean, he still had the huge impact, but just, I'm wondering where the hell his whip was, or, I mean, you could have done more with this character, I just feel, but he's still really scary as hell.
Was he the one crawling under the snow, or was that the clown?
I think that was a clown, or another creature. Krampus was the one that jumped down from the chimney and stares at Max before he throws him into hell. Most of the snow on the ground was made from a material you'd use from a diaper. In Max's room, you can find toys from the movie Pacific Rim, and posters from Rick and Morty and Robot Chicken. A Christmas Carol plays on the kitchen TV. Multiple Austrian desserts can be seen in the kitchen on the table, which shows how hugely representative of their heritage they are, compared to us, where we barely eat any German foods. You can see the lollipop from Trick or Treat in Max's candy stash. Omi was originally deaf, which kind of makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, I feel they did better making her more German. I mean, the deaf part wouldn't really make sense at all. Just would ruin a character. The bear toy, toy does the Wilhelm scream right before he gets shot. And this was dedicated to Dougherty's mother after she died the same year this movie was made. Now, onto the opinion. I'll let you go first, since this is probably the first time you've actually watched this movie.
It is, and I actually thought this was a good movie. The only thing I was disappointed in was the gore score, or as we call it, the,
capture stats.
What did you call it? The capture stats. I was hoping for gore in this movie, but for a legend, this lacked a lot of that, and I was a little bit disappointed. All they did was get captured and were sent to hell. When I saw the trailer, I thought that this was going to be bloody or at least scary, but I mean, it's just a bit of a disappointment for me.
Honestly, for me, I'd have to say this is one of the great horror movie classics in the Christmas genre, right next to Black Christmas. And I know I'm probably going to called a heretic for this, but honestly, the best part I have to say about this movie would have to be the whole M. Night Shyamalan-esque ending. I mean, he gets sent to hell, and then you just get, you know what? Better example to explain what happens after he gets sent to hell is kind of, if you look at A Christmas Carol, like the Jim Carrey version, or the Disney version, they get sent to hell, and then they wake up, it being nothing but a dream, and I was amazed, but then the biggest fucking ending is as soon as Max opens the gift, sees the bell, and we find out they're in a snow globe, which many people actually have fan theories about this, wondering, is it actually hell? Could they be in purgatory waiting for judgment? Or could Krampus be giving them a second chance and they've always just been one family stuck in a snow globe for most of their life? Which, honestly, I gotta say, who the hell cares? I'm fine with actually this being the only movie in this series. It's great ending. If there is a second one, I doubt I'd watch it unless it was to review it. But here, I have no hatred for it, except the gingerbread men I don't really like. I found them very crappy. The off-screen kill of Beth, well, not really kill, but still capture of Beth. And we don't even get to see what happens to the dog. I mean, we hear the huge fight up inside the vent, but we don't even get to see if the dog got ripped up or whatever the hell it was. And I actually had to... Omi was actually my favorite character in this movie. I mean, she was a huge help mixing in German culture into this movie. Actually telling a great story, which, by the way, was amazing claymation. I mean, obviously, it's not the Tim Burton-esque claymation I'm used to, but it was still really good for such a good movie. And I believe one of the first to actually show Krampus in it. Shit, there was one. And you know what I have to say? I'm pretty sure Jack should have had Krampus be his toy maker for A Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, look at the design of the doll, the teddy bear, the Jack-in-the-Box, the toy robot. Just amazing. Honestly, again, there's very little I could find wrong with this movie. I'm giving it a 9.8.
I'll give it a solid 9.
Okay, so you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check us out next week for Child's Play 1 and Black Christmas for our Christmas special. And please, buy this if you haven't already. Put it on your last-minute Christmas list. Or beg your parents to buy it for you, or just go out and buy it right now, because no Christmas can be done right without watching this movie. And I definitely know for me, I am making this one of my major movies to watch each Christmas season. And funny thing is, this is the second movie I've watched this year for Christmas. The other one was, The Christmas Accident or something like that. No, Saving Christmas, which is a pretty funny movie with Ben Affleck. But, go buy this movie. Any final words, Derek?
Keep your Christmas spirit.
Or Krampus is coming. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell for notifications of our next few videos, and good night, goodbye, and have a great night, and Merry Christmas.